He's not ready. Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Laughable Odds.
Yay!
I'm Zach Caterly, your humble game master for tonight, and we are about to embark on an epic adventure full of laughter, camaraderie, and a few dicey situations. I'm joined by the crew of Laughable Odds, and we have Christy, we have Noah, we have Eli, we have Isaac, we have Nick, and we have Judah.
Got this.
As it takes a bit to reset.
Do we give the
Bottom
recap?
folder. Of course we want.
No. So we have to. We're using D&D 5th edition.
He said that already.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we got you.
Oh dang!
Bottom beholder won back at Cade's Palace. You're not watching. Let's go.
That's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we did just fight a beholder for 2 sessions, so it's about.
That was
we
two.
did.
I did 2 recaps way faster than you normally do.
It's true, and I don't think we missed anything
Yeah,
important.
his name is Kendrick. That's important.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
May be the most important information we have of all.
Yeah. They didn't let me keep the samples, so.
When we cast a gate, we can summon him.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that. Exactly where we left off.
We teleportation circled back to the human district so that we wouldn't get snatched out of thin air again, and took the train. I'm assuming back over to
The light rail,
Yep.
the light rail, yeah.
Took it back over to
The tube.
took it back to Zenith. Got the Zenith. Went to Cade's Palace. We got our boy Judas with us. He's a butt ass naked previously dwarf. Now he's a human.
Human district.
You
Did
did
we?
get him closed in the
What a
human
shame.
district.
Before we get going, I don't want to turn this into anything crazy. I want to just go by a modified memory scroll, because taking time to scribe it would take like 4 weeks.
Right.
So I don't want to do that.
Right.
Need that. So I had one that I sold, so I'm just going to go back to that store and see if they still have it.
All right. Roll a d20
All right.
and do investigation.
Oh boy. A 16.
16?
Yeesh.
Okay. Don't find it exactly where you sold it. It takes you longer than you expected, but you're able to recover one. With the detour, it takes you about 2 hours.
Okay.
But you're able to find one and get a hold of it. You mark off the gold handedly.
Yeah, how much of that?
I'm tracking y'all's gold right now because it's so large.
Okay.
So y'all have had already some transactions since y'all's previous buys. So I'm just ticking it down.
Can you take $1 million and transfer it back to the account because he won?
Yeah, withdraw $1 million and then just put it back.
All right.
But with the fees, then it's probably like 999,000.
But if you guys want to be more separate accounts at any amounts, and you want to know if everyone has as individual withdrawals to your own personal treasuries, just let me know. But if we're all using that group one for now, then I'll just tick it down.
We'll probably just put this on the credit card if there's enough for that.
Hey, that
Yeah,
works.
reward points.
Yeah,
That works.
exactly.
3
Um,
miles.
Yeah.
So a little
Teleportation
deviation there.
lines.
You're gonna run just a touch behind, but everybody else is arriving at Cade's Palace. And what are y'all doing?
Going to read books.
Booking it up?
Do we need to check in with Cade?
Nah.
Cool.
He'll find us.
What do you mean? I already checked in with Cade.
Oh,
Right.
God, I forgot about that.
And I didn't actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna telepathically message you to get donuts because I said I was going to donuts and I did.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
grab some donuts. Sure.
Okay.
I'll put that
So,
on the credit card too.
You guys arrive,
Double reward
and there are 2 of the guarded individuals in the robes that kind of lead you guys back to the study chambers. You guys find yourselves pretty quiet as far as the interactions go, and you get back to reading and going over content. With that, each one of your journeys into studying is unique and expansive, as you guys are. Some of it is in practice of what you're doing, and some of them are, more like, okay, I need to draw this out. How does this look, kind of thing. if I were to do this, that there's a little bit more to it than just straightforward. So
It's pronounced vase, not
We got
vase.
into a heated debate about which came first, the chicken or the egg. Yeah, that was long.
all right, you guys get to reading. Eventually, you join back up, and you guys want to spend the rest of the day doing that?
I
I'll,
think so.
before we do that, I'll interrupt Aaron. I have the scroll, so do be careful exactly what you want me to remember, and I'll.
Did I see him come in?
Yeah, everybody sees him coming.
Oh, good. Where are the donuts?
Oh yeah, I got jelly-filled, glazed, chocolate, sprinkles, assorted dozen.
Oh, I can't eat gluten.
You
It
can
will
eat
be
rats, but
worth
you can't eat
it.
gluten.
It gives dragonborns diarrhea. It's not good.
All or just you?
Oh,
It's an in-flight boost.
Cannon.
we're carnivores.
That's rough, buddy.
Every time you go,
I've seen you eat cheese.
yeah, and I rest 2 hours later.
Cheese have gluten?
I don't know, but it's not.
It's lactose.
Or
I
not-
might just be allergic, I'll be honest.
Carnivores don't- Yeah.
Also cannibal, yeah.
He's been on that carnivore diet for.
Yeah, how do you think I got so strong?
Magic item? No. Really.
So.
Here you go.
So how exactly do I use this?
Animal.
You
Should probably read it.
read the scroll, and it happens. I don't know. Just follow the directions, and don't forget to read all the disclaimers.
Yeah, the directions go
I'd
on the
like to
bottom.
read all of the directions
Yeah.
and all of the disclaimers.
So, as you go and look at the description of the spell of what
Yeah.
possibly can be equipped, you can pick it's at the lowest level casting. I believe it's a minute worth of interactions within the last 24 hours.
Okay.
Let me look. Modify memory.
While she's also looking at it, can I look at it just to make sure that the scroll is on the up and up, and it's actually? I should have done this. I should have done this when I got it.
You
but-
feel confident. You took the time to get it.
Okay. Good to know.
So with this, one creature you see must make a wisdom saving throw, and he can choose to fail it, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
You can modify the target's memory of an event that it experienced within the last 24 hours that lasted no more than 10 minutes.
Resist the spell.
You can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarity and exacting detail, or change its memory of the details of the event, or create a memory of some other event. Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of control in
I
that.
prefer if I remembered everything how it happened. I
Right.
just whenever I go to say whatever the name was, it just isn't there.
Yes. So yeah, can I just have it be where he just doesn't remember the actual name?
Yep.
Everything else is there.
Replace it with Al.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Get over here, Thomas the Choo Choo Train.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
your true name is Tangerine.
I knew it!
So yeah.
So you do so. You willingly fail,
Yeah.
and you modify the 10 minutes that surround the event of him asking for what your name is, and then any conversation that was within that 10 minutes afterwards.
Cool.
That had any kind of recalling, and just bloop,
Nice.
easy.
Give them nerds.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. Not traumatic at all.
I'm so sorry.
Just like good old dad.
Don't remind me.
With this, roll an Arcana check as you're using a much higher level spell than you're used to using.
That is a 7.
Okay.
What's your
Make a
bonus?
separate intelligence saving throw. She's messing with your brain.
Okay. Oh, that's incredibly high. 30.
30. you immediately second guess the effect of the spell and the intent, and you know what you were trying to accomplish, and you think back to the events, and as you're playing them through, you see Aaron like leaping full 360, no scoping, hitting people. This is her version of the events, embellished in there with the exclusion of what you intended. But
She did not
you would
read
know,
this thing.
you would not know any otherwise. And just really good in that fight.
I'll allow it.
You have no choice.
Hey man, consent.
Yeah, he already had consented to the no choice.
If he doesn't remember the consent, is it still consent?
I think I remember the casting of the spell.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. So he knows
Sorry,
what he
the
got
wi-
into.
The theology and the wisdom studying is just getting too much.
It's true. You gotta really understand it.
Ponder.
You know, if someone says they don't want a cup of tea, don't throw it in their face.
Is that air you're breathing?
It should be.
I don't know.
What if the air is breathing in? Wow.
Whoa.
That scary stuff over here, man. I'm trying to
Hey,
get it all
called
that.
off. Would it hurt?
You don't have no.
Can you hold it?
Ronnie's saying he was wrong. You don't have any legs, Lieutenant Ronnie.
Shall
guys-
we read?
You guys study and study and study. The hours tick by. When do you stop?
How many hours do we need?
48.
And what time during the day? Do we start?
4 p.m. Right? Because you said we get there at 2 p.m. Then he spent 2 hours.
Right. I mean, y'all could have gotten more time on him.
Okay, that's fine.
So
And this is our reset
already
day.
had at least 8 hours prior to this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 48 hours?
48 is what you need.
Yeah, have you tried?
Let's say 38 hours to go. The book?
Probably
we did
because
take
we
an
already did
extra-
10.
We
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So we have tomorrow and then another tomorrow. So we have 48 hours left to do 30 to end today to do 38 hours of reading.
Do we need 48 hours or 38 hours?
38.
38 left.
Because we already read some.
48 total.
Oh, okay.
38 left.
We have 38 left because we've
Okay.
already done 10.
We can do like 6 today.
No.
We can push it because we're gonna rest here, and we're pretty safe. So we can just push it until we can do it full. We can try to do a full 16.
Wait, hold on.
Or
Sorry.
no, because
We do need a long
we
rest.
do need a long
We
rest.
need a long rest.
But we need to get up in the morning. Well, do we though? Because if we just miss the first meeting, we can just keep on pushing.
But we need to take a
But you
long
have
rest.
to
So
get
we
the
We have to
reset.
get the
Get a
reset.
reset.
That's right.
So
We could reset now.
No, we can't. No.
you've been given
No.
details
reset for
since
today.
you guys got back. Elhai has been working on the coordination stuff. And you reached out to her, per canon, and go, how's it progressing? And she was able to reply with, we have it set for tomorrow, and we'll be having it within the cathedral, and everything is set for the ritual. It should happen round 2.
2.
That was 2 sessions.
That makes sense.
So we'd want to get there around 1 probably. So then we could do our 8-hour rest and study till like 3 or 4 to get to, so 4 to 12 would be our rest.
Yeah. So if you push today till 4 a.m.,
So that would be basically
and then you'd be
12
waking up
hours
at
for
noon.
him, 14 for us studying.
Right.
So that would put us at 24 hours left. So we have to do 24 hours of studying in the next 2 days. That seems doable, 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's pushing it, but it's kind of all we have. Opinions, thoughts?
I'm trying to figure out my notes.
I don't think.
Or
Opinion?
Definitely have those.
A lot of
Sorry. So 2 sessions ago,
Keep it bro.
I wrote that we had 38 hours to go for the books, but then we were going to read for 6 more, then reset the day. So then we would be 32 left.
Okay.
So then if we did,
I asked Eli to double check me.
Okay.
so if we were 32, then we'd be 28, we'd be 18.
Yeah, my notes say 10 hours into reading now. We decided to read for 6 more hours, then reset. So
Cool.
we'd be 16 hours in.
Sweet.
So we'd be at 32. If we
32
did-
remaining.
32
Yeah,
remaining.
That makes
Sweet.
sense.
If we did 14 tonight, that would put us at what? 18 hours left to do in 2 days, so 9 hours a day.
So
We're not
if you go to 4 a.m., then you all would progress 14 more hours, and you would progress 12 more hours. So leaving you with 20 remaining, going from
I think
32
we're all starting at 4,
down to 20.
right? Or are we all starting at 2?
They started at 2, you started at 4.
You split off to
Okay.
get
You're
the
so-
scroll and
Got it.
donuts.
Okay, that's fine.
And donuts. Yeah.
I can find 2 hours to do it.
How are we getting 14 today?
You also could
If we start at 2,
wait
2 p.m. and we go to
2
4
of
a.m.
your
I thought we got here at 4.
hours
No,
needed
he
for
got
your
here.
long rest to continue
We got
studying.
here too.
Because you only need 6 hours for your long rest, technically. Because
That's
2 hours
true,
can
and
be
then 2
wash.
hours can be.
So you could
yeah.
catch it there.
Okay,
But also
I'll catch
they
it
could
there.
advance theirs.
Yeah.
So
And I could go way ahead.
yeah, you can go even a little bit further.
Yeah.
This is because
So,
even further
let's-
beyond.
Let's split with some distractions and other things in between, and put everybody on the same number
Okay.
at being 18 hours remaining
After tonight.
after the long rest, and you guys waking up at noon.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So wake up at noon with
So
how many
be
remaining?
waking up at noon with
18.
18 hours remaining for every single person.
Cool.
Yeah. Makes it
Minus some distractions and a
Sure.
little bit of food.
Do not get distracted.
And um,
So then we
at
have
noon with a reset in hand.
Yeah.
You have a coordination 2 hours, but this is the first day of that reset.
So should we skip this coronation?
we have to.
Yeah. There's no point in doing it twice, so we'll skip this coronation.
We'll just leave the L have in red. It'll be fine.
You said sorry. So you're saying this is the first day. We haven't already reset
Right.
yet. Cool. Thank you.
So we'll have a full on if we wake up at noon and we have 18 hours remaining.
You can push that entire 18.
Yeah, we could literally just push the entire 18 and then just take it back over to the long rest, make waking up at
Yeah.
noon, and then just going on. And then we won't have to even read on Summit Day.
Yeah, that works out perfectly. And we
Yeah.
can still be done at 12 the next
Yeah.
day. So yeah.
Yep, let's do that then.
All right.
Yeah.
That'll get it done.
So with this, everyone will suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Yes.
Wait, how we're getting a long rest?
It's about the amount of time pushed as well, because like a normal travel day or exertion, you're exceeding a work day. That you're pushing for 18 hours of study time in a 24-hour period.
Then we might as well just keep it normal. The hours will be the same.
Does that not go away when we reset anyway?
Yeah.
would.
It would.
It
So,
would. Oh, okay.
I guess it would. It would. Yeah, because it's a status.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're good.
So long rest.
Wait, no exhaustion?
No exhaustion.
And then we're good to get on the books then.
Yeah. So then everybody can bump up their stat increase fully. But before y'all can go ahead and do that. None of this will change that because y'all are set on what you're doing, and y'all are in Cade's Palace.
So we get 2 points to our.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can go to add an item.
You could
You
even
don't
just
have
go,
to do it here.
you
Yeah.
could go into your stat.
Well, if you add the item, then just click on it. It just adds the +2 for free. Also.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So
My thing is that we don't have them in our possession.
inventory.
So that would be the. Yeah, that.
You
Making
could-
a new
you could-
managing or making a new one.
It's
Try to
just
steal it.
I mean, you're kind of budging it. Like you just know that it's not in your possession, but you can add it and have it there for the stat.
filter. Tome.
Cool.
So
Boom.
Oh, I see.
I think everybody knows they don't have it on their person. If you're confused by this, I don't want you at my table.
Fair enough.
That's funny.
Sorry, could you explain?
There's a waiting list. Get out.
And then we have one of those dots on the left of it.
Perfect.
And you can just click that dot and we'll add it into your Prisma. See?
There you go.
How do you make it go over 20 in
You can go to your stats and manually override.
Yeah, that's what I
You're
did.
welcome to do that rather than doing the tome, but the tome works too.
For me, it overrided the 20 for me as well, so.
I just
It's
clicked
a-
on
I'm
it.
at 22 now with just by clicking the tome.
I just clicked on it and then added 2 for other modifier. And
You would be doing the Tome of Understanding.
we got there.
Then you should add.
So you guys have a fancy thing that kind of makes you guys a bit like a-holes in a way, because your chalices, you're always on Do Not Disturb.
No.
Okay? People are trying to reach you.
Mm.
They won't know.
And you guys don't care. You will never know.
Tomorrow they
But-
won't remember.
Can they not send to us?
No.
Why not?
No, because the chalice
Oh,
is
really?
blocked divination magic.
Oh, sorry. Never
Block
mind.
it. So, but the other thing with this is that eventually, through y'all's tired time studying and such, Kate comes in. This is in the middle of that time period. And it was, I know it's intended, but it's rather annoying. You missed your coordination. Boo-hoo.
What? The time just flew. We know.
I know it's intended. I could tell, at least by your lack of moving and going forward. I assume the reading is going well.
Yes.
Good. I won't take up much of your time. There was a learned little tidbit at the coordination. It looks like there's an assassination attempt on your life already. You missed it.
Of course.
You missed it today, though, so you're good. However, since you will probably be repeating the day, you should know that there is at least a plot. How it unfolds, we don't know because you weren't there. But there was at least some tremors and little rumbles of that, and that was conveyed. Apparently, someone doesn't want to see you come to that seat.
Can I send to Elhai?
Yeah.
Who tried to kill me? How? And why?
I've been working around the clock on this. I don't know how they got in. It was a band of orcs and possibly Blackfist.
Of course.
That's right. Still alive.
I don't know if you can technically call what he is alive.
He's not dead now.
Oh.
Interesting.
What's it? Dreadlord or something was what he's called? Yeah, they mentioned something about the type of undead he was. I can't remember what it was though.
This is Dread Pirate Robertson.
So maybe we should stop and get a parrot out of proof against poison.
Oh, we have one of those actually. We'll let him borrow it.
Yeah.
And also, it would do.
Because it was poison damage, right? It was.
There's a
immune.
large portion of it, yeah.
You're immune to poison if you wear it.
Do you have the thing,
Hmm?
the mirror thing, the cloning thing that makes two people?
Mirror images?
Yeah.
I can't cast that on him. And it only lasts a minute.
If we do a hero's feast, everyone in the party will become immune to poison and being frightened. I have that now.
Let's go.
Everyone in the party would be, excuse me, cured of all diseases and poison, become immune to poison and being frightened, makes all wisdom saving throws at advantage. Plus their hit point max increases by 2d10 and they gain that number of hit points and that lasts for 24 hours.
Holy
Huge.
crap!
That'll do it.
So,
I can't wait
when
for
you
all
wake
2
up,
ones.
you guys get a feast.
Takes me 10 minutes to cast and then we have to spend an hour eating.
So you'll be a little tighter in time than you intend,
I'm glad
but
we did
you'll
12.
have enough time.
Okay, perfect.
Kate also says, the donuts were delicious. I did not appreciate the joke.
It was the greatest joke I've ever made, apparently.
It's true.
He did really well. I'm honest. I'm really proud of him.
It's lost on me. I'm sorry.
And just think we get to live it up again today.
guess so. But no. Will you? You already reset. No, you're good. Because you set a new anchor. That was the day before.
Yeah, but we'll still get to live it up today.
I guess.
Do you want some chicken?
Where do you get the chicken from?
He cast the chicken.
He cast
Cast
chicken.
chicken?
Chicken.
How do you cast chicken?
Just
I thought you were all knowing. I'm just kidding. I won't poke the bear.
This is not her feast hasn't happened.
Oh.
Because we're set in the middle of y'all's
Oh.
time span before you get your stat increase. Because this was the exchange of information about the assassination.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'm getting.
I rescind the chicken offer.
Yeah.
Can
I
I?
was like, where is this coming from?
Would I have time during all of this to cast contingency on myself and then re-prepare my other spell slot? Would we have too long rests in between this?
It wouldn't matter
Oh well, no. How long is? Let me look.
because of the reset.
Oh, that's right. That's correct.
Because of the
like.
reset.
We'll get some fun tomfoolery with his
Okay.
time magic.
Yes.
That's fine then. Doesn't matter. We'll do it next time.
I don't think I have anything more to add other than preparations for the summit are in full swing and will be tomorrow. They're having a bit of a introduction, first kind of phase of the summit 2-day meeting that will be held in the opalescent ballroom. So that should be a very fun trick for you guys to all meet and greet. I will have the best clothes set for you all. Do you have any favorite colors?
A fine hat.
A fine hat.
We'll know after wear the crown.
Purple.
Yes.
Purple.
Black and purple.
Black and purple
Black and-
is the color scheme. I've got it.
It's the Voidwalker color scheme.
Yeah. All right.
It's what we did at the tournament whenever forever ago. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We should get messenger pigeons.
I think so. And then what is this about meeting and greeting?
To kind of get everyone's introductions
Oh,
out
for
of the way.
everyone. Okay.
Yeah, like
Perfect.
for all of the leaders, the heroes, the champions, and
Understood.
mingling and getting to know some kind of rubbing shoulders before the meat and bones of what is the actual meeting and the world issues at hand.
Understood.
So, because it's not easy to go tell and talk to someone if you don't even know who they are.
Do you want me to
Everyone's-
perform?
So what?
Do you want me to perform at the summit during the meet and greet?
You could. There is plenty of instruments, and there is a quartet and a main piano, and
Oh, I'll be fine
So-
with this little thing.
that should work.
Just got a triangle. Ding.
Yes, it should
It's
work well.
getting hard.
All the Zenith leaders.
I see you dancing, Magathor.
You know what I'm
Somebody
thinking.
cast fireball because it's kidding.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
Oh my god. Thank you, Cade.
I'll have your outfits prepared as best I can. I'll ask you this again tomorrow. Crap.
Well, we will remember it.
All right. Best of luck. Keep studying.
Will it be tomorrow or is it still today?
So, have we taken a long rest?
In my learning, I have
Yes.
You're about to.
some things
Yep.
You get to
do
click the
not
button.
You can go
worry
ahead and
about
click it.
pondering. It
Who are
raises your
pondering they
cortisol,
orb.
Makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat?
I'm right all day. Scott Pilgrim.
So,
Thank you.
Such a good movie.
as far as preparing spells for this day, see invisibility, I feel like is going to be the big one because he was invisible last time.
That's always prepared for me.
Oh, beautiful then.
Twilight Cleric.
How long does it last? 10 minutes?
I think it's an hour.
An hour? Okay. So
I'm
you might
fine
have to
with
do a
it.
little spammy on that.
It is an hour.
And then trying to think. Well, will be immune to
I
poison,
wonder
so
what you
that'll
think
help
of it.
you a lot.
That's crisp.
Trying to think what else we could do that it could be defensive.
Pretty fire.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you just turn to a dragon.
Yeah.
For
And I have resistance to all normal damage, like in my normal form,
Yeah.
piercing, slashing, all that. So that helps some probably.
aura of intent, can I just like leave that up and feel if somebody with malicious intent comes into range?
That is specifically the modifier.
Did we think
on
he was
this
undead?
ability, the soul gauge. So soul
I
gauge.
have
is
no
that.
clue.
Because I have anti-life shell. Can
So
compare
when
that.
you use soul gauge, you can also determine. So you pick
But
somebody.
he said it was orcs, so those are
within
living
30
creatures.
feet, and
Then
he's
Blackfish is
active.
undead if he's there.
So if it's in combat,
So
that's
that would
hard.
protect from him.
But if it's out of combat, you're just like, I want to know
I
about
think
that
anti-life
person
shell
now.
doesn't protect against
I want to know
all
about that person now.
My thought was I could be invisible and
Oh,
see the
other
area
than
boot
undead.
and
Yeah, it keeps out living
have,
creatures.
like, a
You still
30-foot
can as invisible, yeah.
But I mean, like you, if it's, I was thinking like
If you can't see him, you can't see him.
that's the
Yeah.
say it.
You have to be able to see him.
Well, I'll do it anyways and just stay close and
Yeah.
keep.
My perception's really bad. However, I do
But
also
that
have
would
see
be cool.
invisibility.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Well, you'll
it's
be able
only
to
a plus
start.
4, but
I mean, as a Secret Service worker, you can really case a room. So he has a cool ability called Soul Gauge, where he can literally see someone's alignment directly with as long as they're within 30 feet. But then he has a further enhancement now at a level 11 to know if they have malicious intent towards you or the group or your party.
Yeah.
So it's very strong at being able to read people. And it is not blocked by any kind of divination protection.
Nice.
So it goes beyond. So
it's
even
just a psionic power, isn't it?
yeah.
Love psionic powers. Never knew you were a mind flayer, Ronnie.
So you could literally go up to Kate and be like, "What's the read?" And be like, "He's ready for you to die." No.
Did the debuffs from the beholder go away with long rest, or do we need to find other means for fixing those?
Like the bleeding effect.
And
Our intelligence.
intelligence drops for me and Aaron, because we got hit with the beam once each.
It's a great question.
Yeah, I wonder if greater restoration would help that.
Yeah, I'm still dying.
How many people remember having greater restoration cast on them at some point in this campaign?
Cade casted it on us.
On you two.
I've
I've had it cast on me a few
He's
times.
like,
I've never had lesser restoration, but
I don't think
great.
Because you cast it on yourself.
Actually, only once for me, but it was Captain Cruz who did it
Okay.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
was high when I
Forgot about
provoked
The drugs.
Shawcross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
I'd do it
I saw
again.
myself at one point recently. Because I think I had exhaustion. And
Yeah, I think you two
then,
had it cast on you because you had exhaustion from the horrible nightmare.
The intelligence is no longer reduced.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
What about
Well,
the blood
intelligent
stacking
right now.
thing for me?
That's what I'm looking now.
I'm bleeding.
You guys are good.
Okay.
No more of those things afflicted.
Imagine if it just went through greater restoration and a long rest. Just
Right.
never goes away.
Well, I haven't been to greater restoration,
We can do that because I think
Oh, yeah.
these two can cast it.
What level is the invisibility?
but we're good.
2, I think.
We're good.
It's a second level spell, yeah.
Let me see if I have it. I don't think I do.
Oh god, you probably have so many spells.
I do.
Oh,
Mr. Spell.
I don't have that one though. But I did take a fun one.
I'm not familiar with that spell.
What's the upcast for that?
I took this one. That'll help at least on the second attack. Possible.
Oh, that is fun.
So,
It's like forced blink.
yeah.
That's wild.
So we'll see.
I have a question.
I won't be able to do the first one because I won't be able to see him because I don't have CM visibility.
Hunger of Hadar.
Mm-hmm.
But
Does that open into
once he is visible,
You're not 100% sure. You haven't used it yet.
Ooh.
the assassin did.
Oh.
I have.
But then it wasn't Blackfist who did the damage though. It was like his little puppet thing.
You'll have to
that
use it
came
to
out of
find out.
invisibility. Because Blackfist was like with a crossbow.
No, that wasn't
I
Blackfist.
was gonna say I don't think we ever
Yeah,
confirmed
yes.
that was actually him.
Blackfist was the one who stabbed us.
Also, would that even be worked
Yeah.
on?
He brought somebody
Boulder?
else as a distraction.
Question for you: do max HP buffs stack?
Like 2 aids.
No. Like for instance, if he casted Hero Fist and then I casted Aid,
Yes,
they do. Okay.
they stack.
Okay. Because he's gonna get assassinated. I figured it might be a good idea to probably cast Aid.
Well, don't speak that into our life, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
rough.
someone's gonna try to.
There you go.
Luckily,
There you go.
I think
I could also
Assassination
death
death.
ward.
Death Ward, and we also have the
Yeah,
Hope
you can
Boon.
use that as is.
Oh yeah.
So if you get like one shot by
Oh,
him,
yeah.
you're just gonna get right back up at max HP.
I think it
Yeah.
would have.
So that's good.
Okay.
Got that going for us.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Yeah, it would have worked.
You're just not reassuring.
We got
No,
you.
I've been in your situation. I understand you.
You should be, boy.
I've been stabbed by him before.
Too damn bad.
I understand. I died instantly. You won't, cause you're boot. You're Bryce. You'll be fine. Bro was just trying to play me loot.
Guys, I have a confession to make. It's probably obvious. I don't really want to be a king. So this is gonna be wild.
Just throw a crazy after party.
That seems. Wisdom take up. Irresponsible.
Whatever you paid off.
Not the good use of the national funds.
Just use ours.
Debating.
What's a cool meal on a party?
What?
I said, what's dropping a cool meal on a party?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares, right?
Say it's about the cool mill.
Approximately.
Yeah, I don't know how to help you on that one. Not wanting to be a king. We'll see how it goes.
I was about to make a joke. It's like I think I met a lady one time that wanted to be king.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure you'll do a great job being king.
What if I don't, though?
You just appoint the right people to do your job for you, and then you don't
What's the
really have to
timer,
do
guys?
very much.
Oh, yeah, like we did in
It
the
should
past.
be on 11.
It is on 11.
Okay,
What
good.
is it?
You don't know.
But I won't.
I've asked you so many times.
But how about what if you tell me?
Here's a crazy idea.
I thought you had hit it, so I was like, no, it needs to be an 11. All right, so are you guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it anyway.
Doing it live.
Hoorah.
You guys sleep. Feel the rush of power surge within you. Well, actually, you reset, and you felt the surge and all that. Brand new day.
Start cooking.
What does your hero's feast look like? You guys wake up promptly at noon, ready to devour.
Very basic, kind of wooden table.
Also, did you guys leave Judas out of this, or is he here? Is he?
No,
he's
he's
back. He's back away.
He's
I
back with
think we need to
Gina.
go back to
If
Chino.
he's not coming with us to the coronation, why would we do that?
I know. I just y'all. We never really discussed if
I mean,
y'all dropped him off or
I
not.
wanted to be-
But I mean, like he could have been like
Say
he could have been
no.
like there giving you guys donuts and back rubs while you were reading.
How does this feel, Mr. General?
I'm a human now, and it feels so weird. I used to be a dwarf. I remember it as if it was yesterday.
We should have modified his memory, made him forget he was a dwarf.
I think that's far too gone.
That would be crazy.
I don't think you've been reversed a whole lifetime.
Gave him a mortal fear of dwarves.
Well, see, now that I'm reincarnated in a new body, I have a new brain, so how do I really know who I was?
Been in the sauce.
I've been catching
I-
second hand off what y'all are taking. I'm just, woo!
Just grab him by the shoulders. Remember who you are.
I have been sober for like 3
Long
years.
live.
You are a boy. B-O-Y.
So he's not there. Judas
Okay.
is not with y'all.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
No,
Just
Judas.
making sure. Just
If
making
you
sure.
had named him anything else, we probably would have been much more likely to bring him along.
You guys aren't like biased towards anything like stereotypes or stuff like that, so it wouldn't affect you. All right.
You just write that down on my character sheet.
So with this,
Not biased at all.
what does it look like? 10 minutes of cooking.
Big. I assume it conjures some sort of a table with it, because that's more fun to flavor it that way.
Cool.
Big.
Edible
Like.
It's made of
edible table. I mean, if you want to try and eat the bark of this table, you can. It's basically just a tree that was like split in half, and the top is, you know, the inner rings
The
and
guts.
everything. Lots of fruit, and
Funnel cake?
yeah, sweets.
Also, bananas.
What is it?
Your favorite snacks?
A little bit of some chicken at Bryce's request. Maybe a couple rats for Auberon.
I thought
Is
it was
it
the
ranch
favorite
chicken?
snack.
Yes.
Can it be ranch chicken?
But there's
I
no
can't
ranch in it.
Okay.
that undecent.
I might have been setting that up from
Ranch
before.
chicken, no ranch.
Wait, for real? No ranch in the
No
chicken?
ranch.
No ranch in the chicken.
And I guess that's pretty much it.
All right.
Very
Healthy.
extravagant.
And rats.
Yeah, and also some rats.
Can the rats be like whenever people like do the roasted pig with like the apple in the mouth? You know?
They have grapes in their mouth.
They're on skewers.
They're on skewers.
With some rats in a
like
blanket.
Shrek.
Yeah, rats in a blanket, bro.
I'm eating good today.
You... I say, I'm feeling a bit wiser. This studying of the book has really helped me.
Who's this?
Who is this?
Your loot.
You're feeling wiser?
Yeah, I don't think you got the bonus. I think I got it.
Well, I didn't read one for like being wise. I read one for talking to people.
Oh, I must have been reading boots. He didn't get it. I got it.
No, I definitely
Whoa.
don't feel this playful.
More power to you, man.
I think I can be a great advisor now.
Good.
I'll take it.
All
I'm
right.
an idiot, so I'll take it, man.
You need to eat at least 10 rats minimum. We need to get your strength up.
Got it, protein.
You know, that's a good idea. I think you're onto something. I'll dig straight into the rats.
Good. Good.
No saloon prayers coming before his. I just.
When no one's looking, I'm gonna try one. Is it good?
This is your turn.
The rat in the blanket.
Yeah, so you give it a try.
Please roll Constitution.
Yeah, you have never had anything magically delicious like this. Something about the way it was summoned, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'll scarf it down.
Yeah.
Make sure no one's looking though.
Yeah. As you finish the 10 rats, it goes, achievement unlocked. Good job.
Yeah, man. Oh, my stomach.
0.01% of players have unlocked this.
Dude, you just solo leveling Auburn.
Gosh,
I read all of it in 3 days.
No way.
Oh, that's
Crazy.
So, you guys get that. Go ahead and roll their hit dice. You
Um,
roll it, and they all increase their max.
2d10, you said.
Yeah.
No pressure.
That's kind of trash.
2.
One of them is. And the other's 5, so everybody gets
That's 7. That's huge.
7 more max HP and adds 2.
I'm gonna do this while we're all here at the hero's feast.
You, me, all get 10.
Wait, what happened?
Get 10 max HP.
Hero's Feast
Us
gives
three.
you,
Okay.
extra HP for the next 24 hours.
Oh,
So it increases your max and you gain that many. And I rolled 7. So you get 7.
We all get all three of us. We get
Change it to
17 instead. I'm
7
casting third level aid.
Sick.
So do I put it in 10
Uh-huh.
No, you put it in max HP modifier.
I'm casting Gift of Alacrity on myself. Who else wants it?
Max HP.
No.
Gift of
No, it's
Alacrity.
one.
Probably give it to me because my dexterity's low.
You.
Messing this up so hard.
You're crying.
I'm not.
I think I still have less health than Ellen.
You do.
Please.
I have 136 right now.
125.
Yeah.
Third level aid and heroes feast on me. Still,
No
still
problems.
beats me.
No problems, honestly.
I'm at 121.
Does anybody want a Gift of Alacrity?
Sure.
You want it? Take it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Am I the only one under 100 HP?
145.
Yes.
Plus 7.
I think all of us
there
have
we go.
more.
Okay.
So it happens when you have an 18
Got back
con.
up.
I'd love to see it.
We're okay now.
18 con and tough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting your maximum hit dice in HP every single level on top of, and then you also get to roll still,
Yeah.
and can't get lower than a 5.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Health.
Mm-hmm.
I try. I don't want to die.
That House Aurelius healthcare must go crazy.
Private healthcare, man.
Yep.
Honestly.
Okay, so that's for 24 hours.
Yeah. So
You're also, everybody's immune to poison and being frightened. And
Nice.
rolls all wisdom saving throws at advantage.
We're good at wisdom saving throws now.
Thank you.
Everyone,
frightened, charmed as well, or just frightened?
if you're within 10 feet of me, your bonus to your save is now +6.
And immune to.
Immune to poison and being frightened.
Is that like always?
As long as you're within 10 feet of me, always.
All
Paladin.
times.
Which you're usually not.
I'm not
But
all the time, but you never know. I was last time.
Gotta be on the front lines for that.
I don't know, the last 4 encounters, if we get close to him, he gets charmed and then tries to kill you.
I'm like impossible to charm. I have a +20 to that save. Charmed and frightened, I have a +20 to both of those.
Okay.
The loot gives me a proficiency bonus to those type of saving throws.
Love it.
No.
I have a +16 to charisma. Right now, I saving throws.
You want to be king of the...
No.
No, I do not.
So,
I want to be a chieftain.
this room here is the chapel, the celestial chapel within the Mystic capital, and this is where the coordination and ritual will be held for the crowning of Boreas Wildheart. You guys get there while the event is being set up and people haven't all arrived or even been given access yet.
Also, I'm gonna death ward you before the week kills.
I'm gonna go invisible as soon as I get there.
finally, I'm gonna cast Sending to Wheels. And say, we are currently at Root's inauguration in the Mystic District. The dwarven threat has been extinguished.
I'm so sorry again.
I'm sure
Playing with me
Judas
I
filled you
know.
in already. If you need us, we'll be in the Mystic District for a while.
Love it.
Hi, Mom, I'm on TV.
And then any updates? Question mark.
One thing I will do right before the event starts, I'm gonna cast Long Shredder on you and me probably. You don't really have to worry about movement speed too much because you're really fast.
I'm good.
You fly. You're Aaron, and Ronnie can dash a billion times. And you're still faster than me.
I'm
Rolling along
at
nicely.
50 feet with one.
I should have.
Yeah, I'm the slowest person in the party, which is saying something.
We really need to, at some point soon, I need to trade my boots of striding and springing for boots of speed or something. Because I took mobile, so I don't have to worry about being under 30 feet.
Didn't we have a pair of boots with oven time floating around?
We do, but the,
That's for stuff. I wasn't
That's
sure
for
if it was
stealth.
over.
Yeah, but it's better than not a bonus he doesn't need, wouldn't it be? Because it'll help with your heavy armor.
I gave those to you a while ago.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
if you want, I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take
They're
your
not
boots.
attunement.
Are your boots attunement?
They're attunement, yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna use them then. I'm full on attunement slots.
We'll just give them to the next homeless man we see.
So you reached out with sending
Yes.
2 wheels, and can you give that to me one more time? I'm so sorry.
Basically that we're going to be in the Mystics District for Boots inauguration. We took care of the Dwarven District threat. Any updates on your side?
And
Oh, what'd you say? God damn it.
the plan is rolling along
The
nicely.
plan is rolling along nicely.
Well, I was hoping I could be there for it. It's not every day someone becomes a king. Judas filled me in on so much. Glad he was there by your side.
Sure.
Someone had to take the hit.
He's taller now. That's all. But with that, you guys are here. You are just at probably an hour before the event starts, 30 minutes before the doors open, and start to fill in with the guest and those that will be in attendance. For this, as you guys arrive, Elhai is there to greet and talk with all of you. Getting the preparations underway. The priest should be here soon. Everything seems to be rolling on as best it can in the last minute. Where will all of you be during the ceremony?
So here's the thing. We have special sources that think there's going to be an assassination attempt, so everyone here is going to be on high alert. You might want to tell the guard to be on high alert.
I was gonna start sweeping the perimeter.
I was going to say, I'm going to come over here to cast Detect Magic, and then I'm going to start doing a sweep as well.
All right. This is coming in quick. So you have sources. There's an attack, assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll send the alarm as far as wide. How loud do you want the known of us knowing there's a possible?
0.
Okay, so low key. Try to have people on guard.
Yeah, if he shows up, we want to pound him.
I get it. I imagine that whoever or whatever is sent for this will wait until you're within the ritual for the trial of spirits, because you will be incapacitated during that and defenseless.
Yes, I have been juiced. I think I would be okay.
Okay? That will be at your most vulnerable state, so it'll be in y'all's hands to protect him while he's going through his own battle.
How long does that last? Usually.
It depends on the individual. For Sylvanas, it was a 4-hour ordeal. But that was over 400 years ago. So, who knows?
I'll do my best.
So you have like 20 minutes?
Don't push me.
It's fine as long as we take out the threat. It doesn't matter how much time he takes.
I'm really glad that I prepared Resilience Sphere.
Yeah.
So,
I intend to be as close as possible to Bryce at all times.
I probably should be with you then.
Alright, so flanking guards. Well, let's get you dressed up in a similar garb. Something ceremonial.
You better put it over my armor.
Nobody's gonna see me.
Oh, I didn't even notice you were there. I'm sorry.
Statement stands.
So, you all will be there. You will not be seen, and you two will find some ceremonial robes or maybe curtains to wrap around you.
Curtains for you, maybe robes for me. I don't know, there's pauldrons
Like a
on these
toga.
things. The pauldrons on
Maybe
these things are
looking up.
huge.
See if there's anywhere I can station myself.
There's several glass windows on the ceiling and other things, and you see lots of vulnerabilities.
Oh, lovely.
Do you want to be outside on the roof?
Can be.
I can have my owl up there with you. Wedhig.
Who? I'm sorry.
Someone here is possessed by an owl.
I can also be up there with you if you would like.
Up to you.
If you want to go out there.
Either way.
I feel like it could be good to have somebody. I could also fly just around.
In a circle the whole time.
Literally.
I'm fine with being on the outside.
Or do you want to be like up in this situation here?
That was my initial thought.
That's a good thought.
But
I can have my owl circle.
considering the vulnerabilities of the glass windows, it's also fine if I'm outside.
Would I have any information on what this ritual is consisting of?
No, it has not been occurred, and you have held no interest in.
It's true.
Alright, I can have my owl circles if you just want to post up on there. I can post up near-ish where you're at, because I'll be using the owl's eyes for most of it.
Cool.
Pause.
Well, I won't actually be looking through my owl's eyes, so I'll just have it.
Is that your second one?
Oh, I had a rain originally.
You're mad.
I had 2 last night too.
That's above the recommended diagnosis of
Would you guys please put yourself in some respect to where you will be during the ceremony?
Where's the most important place to stand?
The ritual will take place at the center of that design.
I'm trying to be somewhere like. Is there a place I can be that's like on the, like I feel like higher than this?
Those are the upper balcony sides.
I want to be
Yes.
like up.
And you could be like up on the roof,
Yeah.
like and looking through the skylights, or
Please don't
Can I
break any of my windows.
Still be on
you
the
could try to
inside?
be in the inside, like on a chandelier or something, or like in beams.
So there's no like edge.
No.
Okay.
No.
I guess.
Do
Is
you
there
have any
beam?
way to do like spider climb or walking or?
I mean, I can just give it my best shot.
You could.
20, see what happens.
Yeah, roll an athletics check to see how your climbing skills.
Does divination
You
give
can
you like
fly
an
up
actual
there.
answer?
I can also
Instead of, like,
fly a
augury?
little bit, you know.
Fly helps, right?
Can I do acrobatics or does it have to be athletics?
What is happening?
It's.
That-
It's a great
What is
question.
Acrobatics?
I think it is more
No.
specific.
Dang.
They get up there, yes. To stay up there, no.
But,
Okay, I'm gonna for getting up there. We'll just do 21 for getting up there.
Okay.
Oh, motivated boots attending, huh?
And a 1 for
That's
staying.
the bear.
One for staying.
Yep.
So you're doing this during the prep phase.
Yes, I am.
So it's an attempt, and it fails.
I'll catch myself as I fall because I can fly. Thank God for that.
7 days
I would like to try again.
You're trying again. This is now a disadvantage.
It's tired now.
More specific.
Better,
in
8.
some ways, but also can still be very vague.
No, to get up there.
I see.
Oh,
okay.
to get up there?
I want to be
Right.
in the rafters above where Boot's gonna be.
You have to get up there again, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
fell.
yes.
There's an owl bear at my coronation. That's kind
I'm
of
trying to
dope.
remember them.
We
13 to
might
get
have
up
to
there
have a
then.
party.
Say again.
Let's get the
13
owlbear
to
play
get up
limbo.
there?
To get up?
I don't know, did you want me
There's
to
a fail.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh Lord.
Do you happen to have a climbing kit?
I'd like to try again.
At disadvantage,
I actually don't
disadvantage.
know.
Just like sit up here in the ground. That's good enough.
Why are you
Sit
climbing?
on
You
the
can fly.
So you can hover, I think.
Yeah, I can only go really like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm gonna-
Just hang up on top of the brown thing.
Here's what we can do. Well, no, because then he's gonna make me do a check to throw that eagle whistle.
Just have Reliant toss you.
Or you can just fly up and then drop it to me, and then I can go where I'm gonna go and fly up.
So one more time?
Is there a
I'm gonna
spider
give
at
you
my
the eagle
coordinates?
whistle,
Oh, okay.
then you can get up there,
Yeah.
and then you
Are
give
these
me the
units?
eagle whistle, drop it down to me, and I'm gonna go over to the other
That's a lot
side.
of questions.
Okay.
I thought you knew these
Yeah.
people.
Sounds good.
Zach, we're flying to the rafters.
You're flying!
Yeah,
I was gonna ask, is one of these that
Yeah, we're
one
using the
servant
bird.
girl that I used to have a crush on?
very Gandalf of us.
I see you are up there now.
The
Yeah.
yams?
Can you put me on that directly above you?
I would like to be further back
I
though.
don't really want you to use them. They're a little big.
I can just use one of these.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's what I was gonna say.
I
wanna
can't
be-
wait to use the decanter of endless
'Cause
water on Blackface.
You're gonna be towards. That's where you
I'll
want
be
to be.
directly over
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be kind of towards the back then.
Over here?
Yeah. Somewhere in like the back corner. That's fine.
Good enough.
That way I can see all the peoples.
All the people in the steeple.
Wheels this year?
Nice.
Rolled in a little late, huh? You got it.
Can't stop, won't
What breaks
stop. Can't stop, not stop.
Hey man, take your hands off the brake. She can't stop either.
I was trying to find a joke in there somewhere, but I couldn't think of it. I'm glad you found one.
I'm just like the joke searcher, man. That's all I am.
So, this would have been a little more alarming for you all had we this been, your very first interaction with possible events of today. But having a unique advantage, you guys had a heads up. You know something's amiss. You take every action in trying to find where this point is going to happen, at one point in the coordination, where's the possible weak points. For this, pick a skill and roll that and describe your efforts. So I'll go clockwise with this, but pick a skill, roll your efforts, and it'll help possibly piece together advantages for you guys, disadvantages, other things, and what the nature of this that you're looking at. The guests have rolled in on time, and it has gotten busy. You have had your efforts of sweeping the perimeter, getting ready for this, setting up, getting into place. And this is happening whether you guys are ready or not, and there's no reset. This is the day, this is the time. You're becoming king or you're not. So, with this, what are you doing?
I'm gonna roll for perception.
Perception, alright?
16, 18, 28.
As you peer meticulously around this room, identifying all the different ones in attendance, different beings, different things, the Mystic District is full of every animal humanoid combination that you can think of. I do not have all the minis for that. However, I do have a few animals out here, quite a bit. But everything that you could think is in existence as far as the mystic representations of different kinds, all throughout here. Few leaders of clans and species and other villages throughout the entire Mystic District have been gathered as best they can on a 2-day notice. And it is moved forward with as much haste as possible to put this together. Coordination has not been needed for a very, very long time due to the extreme length of age that druids are able to achieve. You having a druid heritage and skill that is innate within your bloodline. This is a powerful thing. But the priests that come up and start helping you get ready and prepare, they go, "You, my boy, you're about to experience something not many people have. And you will be able to converse and consult all of your ancestors that have held the title before you. With this, there is a trial of spirits, a trial of will, a trial of heart. One that, if you succeed, you will see the Mystic District embrace you in your kingdom. You will be able to more or less see the potential resistance to your ascension or support as you connect with the very roots of the district itself and all the beings that live within it.
Do you have any advice when I take on this battle of wills, per se? This trial.
Don't take any detail for granted. From what I've been told or heard, there was a lot of easy to miss importances. I pray that you'll be rather perceptive and enduringly insightful. Good luck.
Am I more than 30 feet away from O'Brien right now? O'Brien?
You were trying to get up in the ceiling, right? Yeah.
I was gonna
Oh,
roll
so
insight for my check.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll performance to try to keep basically distractions off of all of them while they're doing their things.
All right. So you're entertaining guests, getting to know people, spinning up stories, talking about the grandeur of
Not long.
Brias Wildheart. Oh man.
For an 18.
In an awkward connection, you have these lost barriers between you and your dragonkin self, as they see you as possibly a threat. And there's an awkwardness of stammering where you would start a conversation or an introduction or other things, and it'd be met with silence. And in a little bit of panic, you cue right onto the next parts, and you start to introduce your identity of the Voidwalkers. And over there is Relaine. And this natural one, there's something that slips in you. You're trying to move towards comfort and connection with these people and are failing to connect. The Voidwalkers and their presence are semi-known in this. They're in attendance. And while you didn't shout it to the rooftops, your conversations abound, have slipped through the crowd.
That die has done me no good ever.
At this, you guys now have disadvantage on stealth checks. What are you doing?
I was going to roll insight for essentially bad vibes in the room.
Yeah, insight. Go for it.
Don't look at me.
Do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes. 29. As you peer out across this, you've been surrounded by priests and getting ready, and there's been like this overall kind of ceremonial busyness of what's to come. And there, it's a crowd of this. But through this, it's as if you pierce through the noise. You pierce through the chaos. And you are able to take in with great detail this moment. And at the moment, it's far too calm, far too peaceful. It's like the calm before the storm. Something's about to give, something's about to break. You know it's coming. But as you peer out across the crowd itself, you realize that there are some here that are in attendance that have no desire to see you come to this position. And there's others that are bewildered in, how is he connected to this? And others, their insights seem to be ones of, this is a historic occasion, I'm happy to be here. And all these different vibes, but at the moment, there's a weird peace and calm and anticipation of what's to come.
That's a 46, by
With disadvantage?
the way. Well,
I have no-
regular, because I'm already
Yeah.
at advantage. So.
Yeah, I had no doubts on your ability to disappear.
What do you say? I think just kind of, I feel like I'm posted up as close to Bryce as possible, and just the whole time with seeing visibility where I can, just kind of praying under his breath to Saloon, trying to get some sort of help from her for protection.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you reach out with your brain and mind and prayers.
Right now, because Heroes Feast, that's a natural 20 for
You be praying.
insane.
So-
Total.
Lord.
20.
So with this, as you are praying and putting these prayers towards Saloon, you are grappling still with the revelation that she's not a god. But that doesn't matter in this moment. She has guided you this entire time. She has given you strength. She's given you power. She has connected you to the divine weave and empowered you on the path you've been on. She may not be of a deific level of significance that was once dreamed, but she's powerful. And while the truth of the matter is they are lowercase g's, and they aren't the big case, you have a connection to her. And that seems to spark, and you realize that she's in attendance.
For me? Go for him. Sorry.
Like she's in disguise as somebody in the crowd?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. But making very clear note of that.
She's a pretty fun guy.
Yeah.
I'll see this.
Moonbeam
so
strobe
I
lights.
guess for the like actual check, I would be using religion for that.
Go for it.
Cool. Alright. That's gross. Hate that. That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
You have your feeling, your senses overwhelmed with this connection of she's here. What does that mean? What is that? And that floods your brain. You can't see past anything, much less anything invisible. I mean, it's just a sea of questions and concern and lack of answers. It's anxiety inducing. You feel like you're having a panic attack. In this, you feel like you have lost place of boot. Where did the priest take him? Oh, he's there. Okay. Right now you feel like you're at a great disadvantage. You're not sure in what way, but something is, your brain is swimming.
Can I then, knowing that I'm struggling right now, cast Summon Celestial?
I would say no.
Okay.
I'd say right now you're trying to bring in your environment, but at the earliest availability that you can do that, I will let you know that, as that's your intent.
So this will be either Arcana or Perception describing this. I'm going to try to look for disturbances in the weave, and specifically looking for the possibility of an invisible creature coming up to Boot.
I would let them know too that I suspect that some of the people that may be involved, not necessarily, but maybe are in the room already, based on the vibes.
Okay. So, yeah, just try to find any kind of invisible creatures that are already in here, or something
Right.
like that.
So as you reach out to this, go ahead and roll.
I also didn't say it earlier, but I bamped Wedhig out of the room. He's like circling. Yeah.
Okay.
He's been circling.
We'll roll a perception check for him with advantage.
Okay. Let's see. It's okay. 24.
24. Okay. You are poring over what is a teeming cacophony of weaving magic throughout this entire thing. This specific chapel and its stuff seems to be imbued with very natural, magical, connected properties. And as you see that this weave is in kind of a flux right where he stands up there at the front, right where Bryce is. And this flux seems to root down into the ground and seems to connect to some kind of, for lack of better words, just a root system. This place, as you are peering into this, it's overwhelming in a sense. And it's hard to ascertain more detail because it is so vibrant, so full. For Hedwig.
Yes. 16.
16. He is peering all around, scanning the sky, scanning the perimeter, keeping a watch, hitting the vulnerable skylights. His eyes and ears are looking for who. There you go.
Am I able? I have Nature's Veil, where I can bonus action magically become invisible.
Mhm.
Can I go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do
How long
that.
does it last?
So it's until the start of your next turn, and then I can use it 4 times.
So that's only going to be 6 seconds. So you might not want to use it now.
Okay. So I'll hold that until.
Okay. Until combat and something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just gone.
Exactly. And then for my check, I'm gonna do an insight check, specifically looking around the room, hearing what Boot said, and trying to read the lips of anybody to try to like get any information of
Alright.
like even anything that just seems a little bit off.
Yeah.
And that is gonna be
Why'd you have advantage?
because I have advantage on insight checks.
Oh, that's nice.
I know what I'm up to. 27.
As you scan the room and look over across a few different individuals and such, you see Wheels talking to some of the people around her. As, just but a few weeks ago, I would have never imagined that this would be where we were standing. You know, he was just in a tournament. Stories that are happening, and you peer across and you look at some of the guards. And the ones with the crossbows on the outside edge are in an elevated stance across and posted up, as well as these posted near the front, and these 3 here as well posted. These of all various different abilities and skills, and you pick up some conversation between one of them and no one. Maybe they're talking to themselves. Stay vigilant. Keep your eyes scanned. Top, right, bottom left, top right, bottom left. Don't miss a detail. He's just like
He's doing his best.
seems to be taking this so seriously, and seems to be on heightened alert with this possible assassination attempt. Train for this. And as you peer across at others and you're picking up broken pieces of conversation, part of it from your position in the room. Most of them are facing towards what is the excitement, and you're not able to pick up as much detail. At a distance, you pick up some of the conversation of the priest and him a little bit, and kind of have a little bit of gauge on that. And you see a dumbstruck face on Relaine. He says the word saloon and mouths it. You're like, what?
Wayne, you okay over there?
Am I too distracted to respond?
You could.
Yes and no.
You see me from across the room. We got this.
I don't. I'm staring. I'm not looking at you. I'm staring at someone.
You're trying to. Where is she? You don't know.
No.
But with this, all the preparation, everything kicks off faster than you have been even wanted to. You're asking for more time. You're wanting it to slow down. And you only got one shot at this. Everything starts to kick into gear as some of the opening ceremony of music and chorus starts to strike up, and the different light coming into this grand cathedral, this celestial chapel, flares and kind of illuminates some of the gold inlays on the floor as stepping forward, one of the priests goes, "Thank you all for gathering on such short notice as we move forward to crown and begin the trial of spirits for Boreas Wildheart, the last of his name and blood, to ascend to the very calling that is bestowed upon him. He did not want it, but he's destined for this. All of you..." What?
How does he know that?
Which part?
That I didn't want it.
Huh? Because you've been away from everything.
Oh yeah,
You haven't been involved. I mean, there's a lot there. It's like you were not present. You didn't get wiped out for this. You know, it was. And continues further on to this and goes, "Today, that bloodline is put to the test. See if Sylvanus lives on through him. All of you in attendance will be able to reckon with the worthiness of a potential new leader to lead us through this dark time. All of you, extend your prayers as best you can in support, as he will need it." And there goes over to another priest that steps forward and goes, "Everyone, please close your eyes and bow your heads." Nobody?
My
No?
vigilance does my prayer.
You guys keep your eyes peeled, keep your heads
Me
up.
and Ronnie keep our eyes.
I have
open
to,
and
right?
up.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
Once they're down there in front of the people, they can do it.
Yeah.
Me and Ronnie, nah.
Eyes up and head down now. What are you doing?
Me neither, King.
As all of this takes place, for this, you would get a +1. For your ally. Yeah, it goes both ways. But as this steps forward, two other priests approach and walk towards the center. They turn towards everyone. All their heads are bowed, and their heads go down as well. Have chest and the priest that started with this becomes one rooted in nature. Everything throw you into the soul of the roots. Yeah! Mystic Christmas forever! As very similar type of approach and vibe. As eventually a low shape of wisdom starts to embrace the room. All those in the and you, as the priest, look towards you and close and they're setting before you a vibrant green that has seems to be more almost like a flower effect, four lattice leaves that are kind of laid in the top. Vibrant pink veins and from the piece, an additional +1. And I need everybody else to run. Yes.
Oh my lord, I lied.
So, no, it's just him. So, from the Eon 20. As you ingest it, you feel yourself start to rise from the ground. Your feet leave the temple floor as you feel yourself not suspended. Your consciousness drifting drifting far away, snaps away from you. And let you feel flame. Feel nice metal. Leaves of grass swaying in the wind as the petals start moving through the air. There's a warm, cool embrace of what is maybe rain on the horizon and summer wind that seems to sweep through as well. You can't just pinpoint what kind of day it is. There's no depiction of sun, moon, stars, and black. And you feel this space more than as you're here. You see beyond you a group of about 6 people that are conversing. And they look over towards you. And it seems in this moment there's a hesitation. At this moment, hard to tell. Yep. As we look out across it, one very much is. Another is distracted. Another is organized. And different species and races there, particularly blades. There's a slow change in their posture as they start to now move slowly towards you. As this happens, the rain gives it a warm everyone in attendance, all rise as you hear the attitude. As glass shatters, rings down one of your feet, as everyone looks up to see the patient. Minute. All right. Welcome back. Oh, when you're up for... You don't see me. Yeah, so, someone was occupying the space underneath the weight of skill beetle. So, from outside standing, how big is it? problem solved. And then cast communication moves quickly. Right. As the people in slowly start to 30 feet of the with your insight roll, you are 100% sure this is going to help you down. All right. Alright. You change forms. You feel the very essence of your being and the spirit itself morph and change. You are still standing there as Darius. But you feel the fortitude and the shape of power of your life. You look down. The turtle proceeds to close the distance. Brings the staff forward.
You are not worthy to be at this table.
Pulls the staff ahead, goes thunderous velocity, and with it brings lightning Alright, number 20. It's light. There's that strike and land in place. Yeah, there's too many to take this out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it doesn't mean the form doesn't have it. Good. I'll go on there. No visual threat. That counts for pull that up, it's ready. take huge speed.
You're possessed with courage.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Your advantage plus 31. You imagine as
Stand corrected. Quiet. I see it now.
stay on it, don't be lying. As we now pick to Ronnie. You do not see any foes that you see Adrian singing inside. Chaos is starting. People are starting to react. People are starting to scream. You are very high in initiative. Nobody sees anything else. Guys, go something. What's your passive percentage? You ready your action? Because you now consecutively you immediately now have 3 that are close to you and 1 farther away. Now you can pick a skill. Roll that. Yeah. As you do, you clear out the details of the delivery service. And there's a surprise smile. And now, switch over to as a bolt hits you. You are moved forward. You are ahead of it in once you have your eyes on the pole, oh, it points away! So, the force is nearly
could lower the damage class to
almost exactly. Can you imagine? Yeah. One of those windows or something. Step shockers. So, for this, the shattering of glass in all the different areas, it's almost impossible to tell what has and hasn't been shattered. With that, we now have Oh, that's right. We're almost still outside.
Alright, that is a 20. That's a 20.
That's a good record.
Alright, so that is 17 slashing damage and 15
That you feel the impact is very impactful. You hear the gas as from the hit and blow, and it seems the armor from the like into the blade. If he's interrupted in this, I'm afraid he will be disconnected from his body forever. As you're up. Elaine. So you use your bonus action. If you want to use your action to use dodge, you want to use it to play catch? Cool. Do you want all your effort going towards body blocking or all your effort towards you pull off the net. No big deal. So, with that, look to the top of the book as chaos is raining very, very, very heavily. There is so much disorder in here. You can almost see these orchestrated plans of what is going to fill in that chaos to be able to take advantage. And for that, I will do it first. You just lost the concentration. You have a new turn. What are you doing? Stop, right? Stop.
That was good!
There's nothing to perch on. So this guy must either be flying, clinging to the surface, spider climbing. It's just too long. As you do so,
I haven't done quick.
Sure! Right, that'll burn your action for next time. I'm joking. With it, now go drive. It is your turn. What are you doing in this moment? You have 3 that are in close relation to you, and another 3 that are farther away.
So, start of each of my turns, any enemies in terms of using this action, dexterity saving throws, so
So, yeah, go for it. So, as you do this, how does this work? What does it look like? What's the embodiment of it in this massive field? The wind sweeping into lightning that just got called down from above.
So basically, like, in the radius, ones that are closest.
As you immediately reach time to
So I got my full turn now. I'm going to activate Skydown Light with my Skydown Light all within the armor. And I'm just going to barrel through these people to get done this.
Hey buddy, we're just keeping it open for some air.
So would you consider like moving through these guys as if it's a plan?
Test athletics check. And
Okay, so an 18.
you are good. You shoulder check this owlbear out of the way.
And I'll make a
That will not hit. Alright, that will hit.
I'm not taking my chance here. Move to this guy here and begin taking it away.
Right on off another. This is a lot of people. You see? You're good. As you move through, as you move between you and him, no problem. The pace of any movement speed.
First attack.
They, the people around you in the crowd, trying to dodge as you're swinging in the middle of the air. Just they think that you are now. These people are screaming out, "Get this guy!" As they think that you are. Guys, after your turn, the portal cloak is quick to strike back and is going to look at your attempt to conjure new creatures. You want to hit it, slay it out, and is going to cast it. distraction. That is it. As you see as this hits your form, this spreads throughout your being. You feel your very life force question, snuffed out and instant, and these roots and connections in nature around you wither and die Is that the one that fell?
Yeah, that was in my chair.
So fairy fire erupts in that area. Let's see if you can miss. Rolling on these. You're good. As you're just in the area, you're all around really cool, and there's a lot of moving parts of people and everything, and so you can't the radius completely split that area. No, I would think mighty gun light. And full build. this slams into two horses. Another chasing
So Ken got 50%.
you are having one hand here, awakened the spell, and now it's trying to stab him through. Like, it is so many things all at once. You're being generous with the sticking to the wall.
Oh no,
Roll it again. Get another net. Full, ready to cast action, staff in hand, seems to shield, scream light around. And with this, the one in front of they're ready to attack you. For yourself. And now you notice that one of these creatures are not buttons. They are holding sight. And they look across in the direction. you, and then the sword, dragon breath still. movement of the road. Immediately starts to try to move to its right, takes this moment, and you see kind of like almost as if he hobbles in that direction. With all the attention on his brother, and the other one there, coming down, looking over at all in the corner. He's gonna move first. Well, no, he's holding first. So, or this, you would move. Because he's going after the attacker, going after the one holding time. So towards me. Wait, this. One dice. An natural 15, along with a natural 3. And as he does so, still there It's not a large room by any means, like a small entry room that leads to another room. And this is where the alright. Three different loading images. And Bill leaves, but also there's a series of disruption of visuals that will go out of control a little bit. And now we go to Brian. What are you doing?
There was a photo that made the comment about
Yeah. I'm being worried.
Around it like I think the first check is going to miss. Get a 4. 2. That's nice. Don't miss. All right, I just I throw this time, but I thought I was no. I'm gonna hit that attack, but still big hit, still big hit. I'm just going to
What will be the remainder of your turn?
yeah.
You now jump back over to that portal. And take the step backwards. You don't know. On one strike? As you do so, they are now shining for all to see. And that's your thing. Not back. Yeah. As Kind of climb back in a little bit with your daggers, or use your cards when you're flying. Today? Oh, because y'all look at it. So now it's your turn. Land there next to the lane. You could. try muting either one. Okay, so it's that one.
Well,
There we go.
Yeah, I'm high, but
Okay, we'll try that. I don't know when that happened.
that's weird.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
I hope that wasn't terrible. I just had a message and I was like, oh. Okay.
Do I know the general direction of this, guys? Like, has anybody said or come into contact with him at all? The last guy that's next to.
No, the one that's out here and about.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you don't have see invisibility, right?
No. But did I? Did Lane interact with him at all? Do I know that somebody's there at all?
Could ask him.
He shot at Elwyn, but I think you were outside when that happened, so I don't know if you would have seen that.
Well, seeing that.
Yeah, if I could-
covering the back, I'll just go to the front of Boot of Brias.
Like,
Yeah.
All right. So with that, now the end of your turn. On your side, you feel this whole thing spinning up all around you and encasing in this being. All of light is being snuffed out in its entirety. Darkness. This embodiment and grapple with nature, a marrying of the forces. What's your instinct? As you embrace this change, this process, this ritual, you're in your head. Are you mulling over the interactions with the others up to this point? That's your focus.
Freaking out. But
Freaking
I'm
out?
just focused on not looking like I'm freaking out.
Composure, bravery. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's powering through it. And so, as you do so, you feel there's a part of you that begins to grow in warmth. This fire. An all-consuming wildfire. You feel, even with your resistance, this shape change, this bolstered form, you feel yourself being consumed by it. I'm not sure what that means. As we now go to Berlin.
awesome. I'm going to run over. Which one with this other guy?
Blade.
Yeah, Booming Blade. That's huge. That's 26 to hit. So that's those plus. Yeah. Nice. 16, 18, 19 plus 6 is 25 total damage.
Okay. As you impact with this one, you can see it's clearly effective. And the Booming Blade, go ahead and roll that for if he moves.
Did you all see roll divine strike?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, that's gross. I rolled 2 1s.
Alright. As the end of your turn hits there, you're doing your best to quell and
Bonus action, I'm going to drink a potion of heroism.
okay. You're doing the best to create a perimeter, sweep 5 invisible enemies and destroy them. You are the last line here now between what is the other thing that stands between Ellen and Bryce here. As in the crowd, they are very fired. You see as now Wheels looks to the both of these, throws both hands forward, letting go of her spellbook in her lap. As it drops, you see essence of almost some kind of dark energy pour from their lungs as they both collapse in a heap.
Alright, Wheels. Alright.
And as they fall there in front of you, Alberon, they are still unmoving. And we go to the guards on every side, sweeping, looking best they can to try to help. The one that is closest to Relaine with the bow sees that Relaine is in quarry with someone, takes 2 shots at disadvantage here.
Can I scream something?
Both hit.
Nice.
Wow.
And this one is down.
Let's go.
And with that,
telepathic power.
Oh,
we go to the top of the order. Elwyn.
Tell the guard not to
Mm.
kill him or keep him alive.
It's me.
Yep.
I'll open the door. I'll walk out. This. I'm not sure what else is there.
You're coming into the open?
Yeah.
As mirror image, though, right?
Yeah. Don't say that. I'll fly up. I'll get next to there.
Okay.
I'll use my action to dodge.
Alright. Bryce, you feel this fire consuming you. You're doing your best to maintain composure, bravery. Make another wisdom saving throw. At advantage.
Plus win.
Maybe help.
2 nat ones.
You already used your luck point, right?
I can't give you anything either, can I?
That's at least the 3rd nat 1 you've rolled on that.
Can I feel that you can use luck points?
Your inspiration still that I have not used.
Well, lucky you can't use other
Can't
people.
give it to him?
No, he's on a different realm.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, buddy.
But I'm feeling real hard with my psychic powers.
What's the total, though?
10.
Oof.
You feel this fire swell and burn, and you turn to ash.
Poor Paul.
And you feel your vision of the scene disembodied as you're floating away, outer body experience from a spiritual interaction anyways. You are flying away. What was the
wasn't
last
turn,
one?
was it?
It is. It is.
It was?
Yeah,
So I
because
could have
it's-
done something.
It was at the start of your turn.
Okay.
But what's the last things floating through your head?
Should have turned into a fire things.
You're already resistance to fire.
Yeah,
Right. There's part of this that goes beyond that. But what's the last memories that you cherish?
Probably his mind would go back to the happy moments in his childhood when Elhai would take him into the village and they would get like go out and get a scone or something like that, and he wasn't under the kind of mantle of who he was in a sense of being this bastard child and having this weird conflict of responsibilities and expectations, but also not being worthy. he was just like a kid that could get us going and like be a kid.
As these memories are floating through and passing in front of you, you see this fragmented ash-like being reconstructed with light. And coalescing. Your hope is used.
Thank you, angels.
And you are whole. It's your turn. You are still within this cocoon. This fire is burning with intensity. This wild, ever-consuming fire. And with that, from the ashes, reborn. The swelling of these roots and such shatter and sunder with the wings birth free. And you guys see the brightest light knock you on your ass as springing back into this room with a massive glowing bright white blinding light. The entirety of the chapel is just filled as wings of like phoenix are embodied behind Boreas as he is descending, eyes closed, eyes open, and piercing white, bright, holy light fill the chamber. As you land back down, you gain 3 levels. Whoa!
That's a lot. That's a new level.
As you still have a shell around it.
I'll drop it.
The whole room is as still as can be. The chaos immediately ended. A stillness in the air, gripping everything in suspension. As one by one, all of the attention in the room start to go down on one knee at a time. Hand over the chest, and looking towards Boreas Wildheart, the new king of the Mystic District.
I will use shape change to go back to my original one.
You are seen as Boreas
Oh, okay.
in this moment. There was just the depiction of a phoenix behind you.
I will look around. The chaos has stopped at this moment.
100%. It is a all attention and fealty and respect towards you, as you are still hovering about 15 feet off the ground right now.
I will look around, clear my throat, and say, "My people, it is true that I did run. I ran from my heritage and my position. I just wanted to be free. But I now see the truth, and the truth is that real freedom comes from sacrifice. And though I may not be perfect, and I may be just me, I am willing to sacrifice everything to protect the Mystic District. That you can without."
And with that, an erupt of applause and cheers, and the energy in the room swells to a height. And the after party starts soon. It is almost as you go to reach out to them, and in this moment, you see that they are stable. Good. And you aren't sure if it was from Boreas itself or the event of this nature, but you guys have successfully stopped the assassination. The full commencement and coronation of His Majesty Boreas Wildheart. But as that ends, everyone's still abuzz with everything. and quickly leading into picking up the pieces, putting order back to in place. People are starting to disperse from here. Few of the clan leaders start to approach and talk and introduce and swear their resources and other things to you. With that, in a culmination, and El High helping alongside, she starts to go over some of the resources that are under your disposal. For this, give me 1 second while it loads. Combined treasury of 2.8 billion.
Coming in really under the belt.
Can't share that with you, but sorry.
Gotta love taxes.
I'm gonna send Doge to make sure that money's well looked after.
Oh, sorry, 8.2 billion.
Uh-oh.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Oh, we can spare a few bills.
There are significant magical artifacts and trade goods, alchemy ingredients, enchanted wood, and beast mounts as a part of this standing wealth and treasury within the reserves of the Mystic District. There are standing armies at your command of 2,000 elite beastmasters and druids with awakened creatures, 4,000 trained rangers and nature-based warriors, and 5,000 conscript soldiers and local defenders. And there is a secret force that El High has informed you of that has been essentially off the radar. And this is after this that confirms and talks to you. The Ghost Fang Order, an elite druidic assassin force that works in the shadows.
Ooh.
You also have what remains of the Royal Guard that needs to be rebuilt from the attack on the Wildheart family. But there are still 30 elite warriors known as the Verdant Sentinels that are in various forms of coming back to their full strength. They are bound by oath to protect the sovereign. There are a few more powerful resources and secrets at your disposal. An elder treant that was captured from the void and put under the influence of the Mystic District. This is a gargantuan creature. A collection of spirit-bound constructs of ancient golems that have been imbued with nature magic that stand guard on the edges of the Mystic District that are, for lack of a better word, asleep and unknown. And when you count the forces of beast,
Sorry. You have access to start the rumbling now.
you have a collection of insane amount of wild beast and animals at your disposal that is the unsung next threat level of the Mystic District. It's basically, if you were to summon America's hunters, the Mystic Lands are full of creatures. It's the most densely creature-populated area, the wild. But with that, there is a kinship that you already can feel as you are connected and supported and respected as the leader of the Mystic District, as you feel yourself connected with the very roots of the district itself. There is no question of your legitimacy to reign, and there is much to still be brought to speed, and more time, and El High plans to go to the summit with you on alliances, agreements, problems, you name it, that involve with the nation and the district of the Mystics, as well as how that intersects with others. But
We did it.
Well done. Without further ado.
Check that off the box.
I know that was a trivial mark in the plan coming to this point. Like, we got to do the coordination. Then this is a big event, all right? It's a big deal. Small potatoes. Small potatoes.
I'm the dungeon master, everybody.
And what's next?
Party? Yeah, we should.
We don't have time to party, do we?
No. Well, actually, yeah, because
Sounds tomorrow.
tomorrow, so we got all day. We should probably try to get one of these dead people and try to question them, maybe.
Yeah, I will commission a party. But I probably will just be making an appearance. So I probably have much work to do. Toast.
I'm gonna let everybody know that I told Black Fist outside that he vanished randomly.
And Rick.
We can find
He
him.
recognized me.
The reputation you have.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
And I'm gonna get him on and talk to bookkeeper as well.
The night progresses. Much is brought to your attention for the download of information, but you find a time to split away.
So I'll pull him aside.
So I'm a king? That's weird, right?
That is very strange.
And then I'll kind of a little bit more serious, like, in this journey and before you have been my most trusted friend, closest friend. I know I make fun of your ears, but it's really just fun to teach you how to make jokes. You know, maybe graduate. I know that you have a place amongst your clan and your family, but I would like to offer you the position of head of security of the Mystic District and the leader of the Royal Guard. Sometimes you can think about what the position is yours to you. With it, of course, comes honors, titles, you know, fancy that shit, and all that stuff. All the books you could buy.
You make quite a tempting offer, my liege.
No. That's gonna make it way worse. I
Alright.
feel like I can still be boot.
Wonderful boot.
The shoe fits.
This... Honestly, I don't think this changes anything for me. I would have stayed by your side and I would have done everything I can to protect you, no matter the circumstances.
But the title's nice.
So, I will happily and with great honor accept your offer.
Thank God, I have so much work to do, and I do not want to do it by myself.
I will do everything I can to help.
We will hold the ceremony later.
Absolutely.
Fancy ceremony. And for now,
It doesn't have to be too fancy.
it's gonna be real fancy. Maybe for now we don't go around telling everyone you have your connections in the Shadow Realm and this and that. But when things settle down, get you in your mansion.
My connections may not still exist in this timeline, at least in the same fashion, and that may be for the best. I wasn't doing very well with them in the past timeline, so for now we can continue and see where things go.
Great. Now go party. I have some things I need to do.
Whenever you need me, just call.
I will.
And I'll go
As
back
he
to the
starts to
party.
walk away, I'll give him a big hug.
Big hug.
Time moves forward quickly, faster than you guys anticipate. The day slips away. Before y'all's long rest, is there anything else you guys wish to discuss, or plan, or do for the next day?
Maybe we can talk about summit, right?
Probably should.
Yeah, so I guess when the party's going on, I'll call everyone into like the council chamber or whatever there is, including L.I. and Wheels, to
Judas too?
Judas here. You know, just so he can eat his words about being higher up than us. But he has to sit in the corner. So I guess once everyone's out, I still have much information to disseminate and to speak with the ally, but what is our strategy going into tomorrow? I mean, we don't even really know exactly what the threat pertains to all in all, but we know we need to try and unite as many of the districts as we can.
Indeed. Well, I shouldn't have an issue with the human district. I'm going to try to get in my father's ear before we meet at the summit, which is probably I'll end up heading to the human district tonight possibly to try to get a meeting beforehand. So you'll have that alliance at least, and then you'll have the entire Mystic District, plus you're not just a Void Walker anymore, so
I feel you and Boot would probably do the most talking since y'all have the most leverage in the sense of the people that will be at the summit.
us two, I think you'll have a lot to say with your connection as a lieutenant in a very prestigious company. So, I mean, we're going to be the hardest dealer.
Yeah, it honestly could get a lot of good intel from all the sides.
Yeah. I don't know if Mr. Zenith be there.
I haven't reached out to him. You can try, you want to?
Ooh.
Let's send it.
Yeah.
Mr. Z, just wanting to check if you will be at the summit tomorrow.
It's way too profitable to not be. I'll be there. You better be as well.
Can't say anything else. Thinking real hard about it.
So, do you want to send to your father, or do you want to go?
I don't have a sending.
I got people for that. Wait, can that work that way?
That's alright.
Good try.
I don't have a sending.
It's carrier.
Do y'all have more that y'all want to discuss before you head to the human district?
We need to discuss tomorrow?
If we
Then the meet and greet's
can-
first day. Second day is the, like, getting to the meat and bones of alliances,
Okay.
formations, tackling the issues, the problems at hand. So a lot of the first day is going to just be getting to know the ins and outs and maybe intentions or secrets,
Maybe you travel with him to the summit then?
right?
Okay.
Kill everybody in the meeting.
I'm
Who?
I would imagine it might be a real powder keg.
Yeah.
If you
I
do
thought about
wanna-
naming the episode that.
we will, if you reset time, we won't be with you. If we don't all go
I'll come back tonight.
Alright.
I still have 2 5th levels and a 6th. I'll come back.
Well, I do have something.
Oh, that's another. Sorry. Is there a teleportation circle here?
Of course.
Oh, I'm alone.
It's okay with you.
Yeah, of course. Which brings me to my next one. And I'll pull out like papers with seals on them and give each of them one. And say, these make you honorary council members and allies of the Misty District. This is official paperwork. You will be able to get in and out of the Misty District and the palace. And be careful because you do now sort of speak freely. Really, I just wanted you to have some pull weight, you know. So, but yeah, that might help with your
You are definitely moving quickly.
Got a lot of stuff to do.
Yes. Speaking of,
Might be best if you go with Edelwyn to the human district and
make inroads early with
I was
Aurelius.
thinking this, but also I want to get an update on the destroyed villages and what's being done to rebuild after the symbiote.
I will do my best to have a report for you in the morning.
Let's go.
Alright.
It would also be helpful if we can get any sort of update on anyone who was cured from the
Mhm.
disease, because there was mention
The flying ones?
of potential for some sort of extra abilities or powers that were gained from.
Could you
the
just
cure.
send your family?
I could. I don't know how much. We won't get much. It's 25 words.
I can tell you too. I better both.
True.
I got my blood flowing through them.
That was my joke.
So I will.
Which one was mine?
I will send to my dad first. Father, we've been told those that were cured by Alberon had potential for powers of some sort. Have you noticed anything strange?
As soon as your transmission ends, a voice picks up on the other side, screamed and in panic. Your mom told me about the joke. That was a pretty good one. We're fine.
Again, because I had it prepared today.
Oh no.
She knows everything.
Good response.
I was just going on the headcanon folder because you were proud of it. I'm just casting
Mom, guess what I did today? It was a ruse.
Then you just use the rest of your spells to like talk to your mom before the end of the day. That's my headcanon.
Even the human laugh.
That's canon now.
I love it.
So I will. That didn't help. I guess I'll convey that to the group. He was very unhelpful. Seemed very proud of my joke, though.
Everyone said all is well.
Right, but that's
I mean, you obviously didn't report any superhero powers or something. So.
So,
You might as well go to the human district, right?
guess so?
I don't see why not. We don't have anywhere else to be.
We can come back if we need
It
to.
would make things easier for trying to Heroes Feast again in the morning.
Good her.
Yeah, because I can get us. I can teleportation circle 3 times still, so we can go there and then come back here if you'd rather spend the night in your castle.
No, it's not very important. I got ammo, but I'll be able to do teleport too.
Okay.
So I'll be able to plant.
Oh, that's right.
I
Okay.
gotta see the
Oh,
plant.
yeah.
Very, very helpful to not get swooped up
Yep.
Yeah.
because plants are safe.
I will say for the summit,
Landlines.
the meet and greet, I'm probably not going to try to interact too much, but telepathically, if you see anyone or feel that I need to eavesdrop or read anybody's lips, just just let me know and I'll be
So you
watching.
won't meet or greet?
As little as possible.
I'll commission a pine tree that I go and touch to be put into a pot in the meeting room.
Sick. Well, time to go make an alliance. Your first one.
Oh my. The humans know that. No offense.
Not taken. We're assholes.
You should be.
Yeah, all the death kind of knowledge. Wow.
Just to do that.
Yeah, I get treated out by a storm. I definitely did it too.
I don't think that was it.
No, I seem pretty fine about that
I
stuff.
was pretty brought it up.
I'm not shaving your ass.
I just want to read magic.
Amelia.
Some bullying me.
Amelia Silverheart.
Oh yeah, she's still here.
Silverheart. She.
Damn it.
She is I'm in awe of the progression and where you how far you've come in such a short time. I am now your ally as best that I can be. There are great needs within the district, and I have a lot of connections, and also a pulse on the problems. I'll do my best to gather all of our intel with Sophia, to help you convey that, or myself in the summit, so you understand what's stacking up against us. I know it may not be as easy or appropriate with your new responsibilities, but should a large enough threat or urgency be needed, we may still send for you to respond to a teleportation. And are you still okay with being a hero?
In this timeline, is Chino still in a position where they're struggling for legitimacy?
Not nearly as bad.
Okay.
But there's still the lack thereof interference wanted by the other districts. You know, whereas as a whole, it's great for order, but it brings light to areas it shouldn't.
I mean, I kind of like missions. They're kind of fun. I could use an extra dozen gold here and there.
Hunting rats in the sewer.
We're gonna jump by hags. I kind of miss it.
Simple times.
Like so much simpler.
I guess the only, if I'm following things correctly, the only condition is it has to be within Zenith, right?
Yeah, I can't go for the void.
Yeah.
I'm getting a snatch down.
Existential threat.
Speaking of existential threats, we were, well, it turned out not to be hostile, but we were hijacked out of our teleportation by archangels. They are not evil, and we are allies with them now, but
They're my guardians.
now we basically teleportation circle everywhere because that line is no longer secure.
This is news to me. I did not know. Let me see if Sophia can get an idea of why.
I don't know that she'd be able to.
I have no idea.
Because weird time things that didn't happen.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know that there will be anything for her to find.
True.
But at least trying to look into the security of its use. By no means do we want to be an added threat. Can you imagine if just there was a potential for you to just be evaporated on use? That would be horrible. We would never get anywhere with that.
No, we wouldn't.
What kind of idiot would participate in technology like that?
Oh, yeah, I went home before
At the very least, adding a teleportation circle for Chino is probably a smart idea.
It will
Or a
take
tree.
a year or so, but we will get on it.
I wasn't trying to put a rush on it, just making a
Yeah.
suggestion.
I understand.
If you have multiple wizards casting it at the same place every... Nope. Same spot.
Not word problems.
Fantasy one.
Oh my god. Alright. We're completely blocked off by all divination magic. How are you supposed to reach us?
Animal messenger would work. Hopefully, if it finds you.
Sending stone? I don't know.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
That would work.
Oh, there you go. Sending stones.
Well, I have one.
Dave.
Who has the other one?
Either one of me near you.
If anybody is able to go down to the sending shack, they might be able to pick up some.
Oh yeah, we have stuff.
Is that like
now.
Radio Shack, but better?
What's that radio?
I imagine our sending
Many
stones.
more.
We have magical things that serve those functions already. Why would we need radios?
It's a little crude and kind of, backwards, but it's sometimes you gotta take one step back and get some reliability. Hand radio.
Yeah. So she has a sending stone now, and then because you have we have two.
Yeah, so we'll give her the other one.
I have a connection to you guys now.
Congratulations, you're the only one.
And now, when you use that to send to us, if you shift to say more, we can just send right back.
She's like our ringer's on silent. She's the only one that's got a ringtone.
She's a favorite of our contacts.
This is like the only one with the red phone.
Not even paid can contact us.
Do we have more sending stones that we can give to Alhai?
We could buy some.
So we're talking about.
You probably have some in your
We
treasury.
have sending shack.
We have very powerful artifacts.
Do you know how to sending stones?
Wow. Some kingdom you got.
It was in my 4,092 kilo unit. We can probably buy some.
Yeah. There might be some in the human district we can look. What time is it, by the way? Is it like late?
Yeah, I mean, overall, the time is there's been a lot that's happened, a lot of briefings and information and the partiness and back and forth and all that stuff. So it is pretty late in the evening, closer to 10.
Okay.
Took you 30 seconds to get through that.
Do what?
Through your trial. Took you like 30
They
seconds.
said it took 4 hours.
I'll look at Eli. Am I supposed to talk about it?
I have no idea. There's not a sworn oath not to. But the last one was 4 centuries ago.
I had a
You can say whatever you want right now, and we will have no idea.
taunt conversation with my predecessors, and I took quite the beating. And then they deemed me worthy, I guess, after beating the crap out of me. Yeah.
Does that mean in the future you'll get to do that to the next person?
Oh, I hope so.
Dude, you're gonna absolutely rip that person. That's awful.
They got something coming.
They're not prepared for Mariah, I tell you that much.
So with that, you guys get ready and off you go to the human district.
I suppose so.
Arriving and eventually making your way up to the palace, you are met by your parents.
Oh, both of them? Oh, this is too early.
They have all of you guys are all in tow into what is the receiving floor and foyer and going into the central staircase of the palace itself. As they are coming down the stairs, he goes, Owen, your friends, you.
Oh, yeah. Let me introduce you. This is Ronnie, Lieutenant of Z Industries. This is Auberon, a paladin of an ancient order. This is Lazy Boot. This is Renane. And you can see that he's visibly shaking right now.
Someone who has recently graduated from the school of jokes that was awful.
He's a cleric of Celine.
Came in the mail yet.
This is Aaron, of the Mystic Elven District.
Elven District.
And this is Barias, recently appointed king of the Mystic District. Barias Wildheart.
You see his father, Marcus Aurelius, speak with a sharp tone. The one who spoke first was your mom, and now Marcus speaks up and goes, "It is time for us all to meet. It's time for us to get on the same page and same standing. All of you come. It's very nice to meet you in your new appointment. There is a lot at hand."
Like,
Watch the tone, man.
that's okay. If he steps out of line, we got big boy over here.
Follow me. And they start to turn and head back upstairs. And it is to a chamber that is rather small. It seems to be his office. As you all start to step into what seems to be, for lack of term, like an Oval Office in a way. It's smaller. For a position of power, it's not grand or massively complex. There's a desk for work. There's books. There's notes. There's maps.
Is this the same office that I stole? Can I mosey
Immediately
on over?
clock where that thing is.
Yeah.
The forbidden.
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh, cool. I didn't steal it in the other.
You took a part of it, but in the new timeline, it's there. But in the previous, you took part. You cut.
Okay.
Paper.
Did that still happen in the new timeline?
So in this, your brain's flush with emotion. You're unsure.
Okay.
As it goes, I'm afraid I don't have enough seats for all of you at the moment, so do pardon that. You have all been very busy, and lot is at hand, and the summit is tomorrow. I will not be in attendance. You will be representing us. I have an appointment with rescuing your siblings. So, in this hest, all of you, ask what questions you may, but know that all you speak on behalf of the human district in its entirety. You are still under the careful watch and consideration of two other noble houses within the human district that are vying for opportunity to advance their interest. Be careful what you commit to. Gather as much as you can. I may be able to make it to day 2.
Very well.
We have not had the chance to reconvene since your long hiatus. And we have ever bit missed each other and your teleportation escapades of the past few days. I don't know if all of you understand the gravity of what's going on, but I know you're about to. War is about to unfold in Zenith for the first time. Armies are being built, being pushed into place. Pawns are being moved, sacrificed, and everything is moving towards checkmate for their own district's sake. Zenith as a whole is crumbling, and either it gets miraculously saved, or it is snuffed out in the chaos.
We understand.
Surely you understand that's why me specifically I'm here.
I understand that your appointment, your coronation was today to fill the shoes of a very wise leader. one I respected and don't expect you to replace. You have so much to live up to, and while I respect your position and power, you have yet to earn my respect to you as an individual.
This is well. However, it can only be built with walls down. You cannot build trust with this defensiveness. I would not be here if my intentions were not good. And we are aware that there needs to be a certain amount of neutrality in between the houses of the humans. We're just not exactly sure how to approach that, given the nature of our relationship as being allies.
I will speak quick and I will speak precisely. We are your allies, and I will honor that to the day I die, in respect for Sylvanas. You may carry that forward with no hesitations. But my position and relationship is to be earned. So take these steps forward, take the next steps forward, precisely and carefully. Because this is not something you can just kick and let all the hornets fly out.
Clearly we, as a group, think it's, with Cade's backing, best if all the...
Come again.
Oh, here's a no.
Oh,
We haven't spoke to him yet.
that's right.
Right.
We're basically Cade's right hand.
Who knows this?
The people in this room. You've just been let in on a very big secret. But, you know, he's cool, so I figure.
And you see your mom place a hand on his shoulder as he is breathing in and out very heavily. This complicates things to a degree which I was not ready for.
But you see, it doesn't, because we are, as a group, are trying to keep Cade to the side, but we have the same goal, which is obviously your goal, which is to unite the districts, to not fall into dissent.
Everybody make an insight check.
I'm gonna make mine a disadvantage because I am terrified. Yeah, that's about right. 9.
No idea. I rolled a 2.
19.
23.
23.
24.
27.
27. Everyone here is having an incredibly hard time reading this powerful individual that is behind his desk, and mind is swirling. You can tell from the recent revelation that you guys are connected to Cade and possibly allied as his right-hand man, and what those connections might mean for the sake of your safety, much less the potential for you to have any alliances outside of that.
Can I use Aura of Intent?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
So with that, you understand that who you're looking at is a true neutral individual. And the intent, it's specifically worded malicious towards you, right?
Or your allies.
Or your allies. Has malicious intent towards Cade.
Ooh, interesting.
I will relate that.
As you have the best read on the situation, there is so much more politically going on, and part of the frustrations, the fears, the anger that's swelling stem from Cade's lack of action, lack of involvement. And why now? As you get the best read on him out of anybody in here, and only with the help of this little nugget over here of like peering through all layers as he continues to speak. I'm hoping that I can reconvene with you late tomorrow. Gather what you can, learn what you can. Do not reveal to anyone that you are allied or have ends with Cade himself. Be represented as a Chino hero's welcome in, or through the Mystic District, or through the Human District.
And please
do
understand,
not see.
if you were not his father, we would not have even told you.
I understand. And there's this whispered tone to this, and the anger and almost contempt for him being his son.
Yeah, that's why I said it. You got 2 level ups in daddy's eye.
No, this is the mess that this one drags me into, kind of feeling.
Oh, he's angry.
And there is so much at hand, and you can see how much his attention is divided elsewhere. As ask what questions you may. You don't have much time.
Well,
The other houses, what are their priorities in this? What can we do to try to maintain bonds of at least friendship, or at least have them on board with unification? What are their priorities? What do they want?
Let me give you my most detailed rundown that I have. And with that, he pulls out a few different scrolls. And there'll be an info that I'll drop to you guys. You guys can try to mull over this week as we lead into next week with a meet and greet. If there's anything else to wrap on this before we end the session?
No, have we all seen? Because that book right there, that's
yeah, I was just gonna say it. No, it's not a spell book.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No, I'm gonna walk up to the book on the bookshelf, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm just gonna say, "So, what do you know of Cedric Aurelius?"
We're not even going to crack into that one. We'll jump into that first thing when we get back. I guess I won't be able to stop. That's a one-liner to end on, though. What's it that you know of Cedric?
And when I say it, it's not like, what do you know about him? It's like, what do you know about Cedric Aurelius?
I know Cedric Aurelius.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. And hopefully the audio was better. And I know there was some mess up in the middle. I'm not sure why. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. Hopefully recordings will get better and better on the way out and going forward. But thank you guys so much for playing. Hope you guys all have a wonderful night. See y'all next week.
Bye. Yeah.